just want to show you a little example of how the media can use their editing opportunities to create entirely different impressions of reality. Of course, the government released the Royal Commission into the aged care sector in this country earlier in the week. It was a press conference by the Prime Minister and the Health Minister. Here's how the ABC's 7:30 report piece on this finished up.
The Department of Health and the regulator put a submission into the Royal Commission.
Prime Minister. This is my Minister. Our Cabinet will decide our response to this Royal Commission, OK? So we've released it. I think I've answered your question. Thank you.
Pretty clear there, isn't it? The ABC journalist is asking the questions. She's shut down by the Prime Minister, and then him and the Health Minister walk off, cut it all short. Here's what actually transpired.
The Department of Health and the regulator put a submission into the Royal Commission.
I'm the Prime Minister. This is my Minister. Our Cabinet will decide our response to this Royal Commission, OK? So we've released it. I think I've answered your question. Thank you.
Prime Minister, after reading the documents sent to you regarding the allegations against one of your Cabinet ministers, what was your reaction?
Have we finished with the aged care questions?
I have finished with the aged care.
OK, let's keep going if there's an aged care question.
I would like to ask a question about the 100,000 people on the home care waiting list. You've just said that you've released so many extra places. However, only 17,000 have been released out of the 50,000 or so that you've announced.
We're releasing aged care for home care places at a rate of 1,200 a week. And I said over $5.5 billion of additional funding has been put into those places, and that's some 85,000 additional places.
So it just went on, didn't it? Same question, same answer from the Prime Minister. Didn't turn and cut and run. He went on and even asked more questions, answered more questions from the ABC reporter. In fact, there were at least 25 more questions in that press conference until this neat finish.
Now about making sure that we keep our older Australians safe. Thank you very much.
All very civilised, Rebecca. He didn't cut them off. He soaked up all the answers, all the questions.
But I think you've done an excellent job there because of exposing the way in which, you know, they say seeing is believing, but it's very important for the viewer to understand how that can be manipulated by simply deleting, cutting out, you know, vital context, which is that the press conference continued and all the answers were given. And in fact, to that particular question, the answer was that the Cabinet and the ministers would make that decision. The report was here for everyone to have a look at.
It's just honesty, Jack. It's straightforward honesty. Don't try and trick us.
I can't wait, Chris, for Paul Barry to follow this up on Media Watch.
Indeed, there's so many little examples about that. That one was pointed out to me by a viewer. Keep them coming in. Thanks so much for joining us, Jack and Rebecca. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.